Good morning, Oxbow Creek, and welcome back. I'm Mr. Carlson, your principal. For those of you in kindergarten, I saw a lot of you last week as you came around and toured the office. It's really nice to see you, and welcome to your new school. And for those of you in 1st through 5th grade, welcome back. It's good to see you. I know we have quite a few new kids in all the grade levels too, and so I want to make a special welcome to them as well. This month of September, the first month of school, that really is our theme, welcome. It's weird to be in school here in August when nobody's here, but now that we have almost 1,200 kids back, it feels like things are the way that they should be, so that's great. I look forward to coming around to each of the grade levels. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be coming around and talking about some of the things that principals are really concerned about, and every year I get a chance to do that, so I look forward to seeing you in your wings very soon. We do this announcements program, as you know, every week, and we usually will show it on Monday mornings, or at least the first day of the week. One of the things that I really like to do, though, is feature kids. And your teachers are going to be choosing kids to be coming down and highlighted on the announcements for their family to watch at home, too. But it's going to be kids that are showing that they're wild about learning. It's going to be kids that are showing the character word of the month, and they're demonstrating that. So it might be a goal of yours to be one of the kids who's featured on announcements in this coming year. I look forward to seeing you down here. Another thing that we do the first day of every week is we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance together. I'll come on the PA system, and sometimes I'll have a student leading that as well. But students, during that time, I just want to make sure that you're all quieted down and settled and joined together as we all do the Pledge of Allegiance on a Monday or the first day of the week each week as well. Just a couple reminders from the first week. One thing that I noticed right from the start, please be patient as you're coming off the buses in the morning. This first week, we helped the kindergartners get in here first, and now in the second week of school, we hope everybody can find their classrooms by themselves, but please be patient. Don't be pushing. That's a lot of kids coming in at the same time, and you have plenty of time if you just walk nice and quietly and orderly on your way into the building. I worry about our littlest ones getting trampled, especially at that back door when so many kids are coming in at the same time. At lunch, it's really important that you've got your number memorized, so if you haven't done that yet, please practice so that we can get you through that lunchtime, get your food so you actually have some time to eat. What I don't want to have happen is for you to only have 4 or 5 minutes left of lunch to eat your lunch. So be sure that you're practicing that so we can get through there as quickly as possible. Recess this year is an extra 5 minutes. I don't know if you noticed that, but you've got 30 minutes of recess, and what a great time, especially when the weather's beautiful like this, that you can be out there enjoying yourself and having fun, meeting new friends, getting some of your energy released and that sort of thing as well. But safety is a real concern out there, so be sure that that's something that you're aware of, and you're only doing things that you know aren't going to get you or someone else hurt, because we certainly don't want that happen. And finally, dismissal. When the bell rings at the end of the day as you're going outside, I'm in the front of the building with Miss Egan out there, and one of the things I'm most concerned about is kids crossing at places where it's dangerous. So remember, it's just the crosswalk. That's the only place to go, and please don't go until you see your parents, and so that we can get you safely to the car. You've done a great job out and back with the buses, loading those so that we can load them and get them going quickly, and a huge shout out to our new school patrols who are doing just a great job helping with all that safety. Because the word of this week is safety. I'm going to be talking with you about 3 things all year long: safety, responsibility, and being respectful. And if we get those 3 down, we're going to have a great school year. This first one is safety, and it's big concern to a principal, especially when we've got roads out here that are 50 miles an hour. We've got cars driving all over the place. It could be a very dangerous area if you're not careful and know what you're looking at all the time. So besides being safe outside of the building, it's really important that we're safe inside the building too, with our hallways, with our stairways, in our classrooms, making sure that you know what sorts of things are safe. And I know you and your teachers are going over all of those now. One of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be practicing school-wide safety with fire drills. I know this is new for all of our kindergartners, and we're going to get you ready for that. We're going to be practicing if something were to happen in the building and we had to leave the building, that really terrible alarm will go off, and you might want to cover your ears because it really is loud and it could hurt your ears. But you're going to just follow your teacher's directions. We'll get everybody out of the building safely, and then when we count for everybody outside, then we'll be coming back into the building. That's that fire drill. We also do a lockdown drill, and that's basically, again, you just paying attention to what your teacher tells you to do. If we needed to lock everybody into their classrooms because of a safety concern, we want to make sure we do that carefully and that you understand how that whole thing works. We're going to be practicing that starting this week as well. There aren't a lot of things going on in the school yet, but I saw third grades already doing a field trip to the observatory, so that's going to be a really fun trip. I was thinking about that. I would have loved to be able to be there for the eclipse this last summer. I don't know if some of you got an opportunity to witness that eclipse, but it would have been really fun to be at the observatory for that. So grade 3, have a good time with that. Those are the announcements for this week. I don't have kids to celebrate yet. I do want to mention our joke box, though. This is down in the office, and the secretaries are keeping track of that for me. And if you've got a good joke to share, write it on a piece of paper. Make sure you put your name and your class so that I know to give you credit, and bring it down here. I had a few left over from last year, so I'll share a couple of them. Riley left this one when he was a second grader. It says, "Why did the orange stop on the highway?" Because it ran out of juice. And Leah sent me a couple last year too, so Leah Empter now is a 5th grader. What's a frog's favorite year? Leap year, of course. And what do you call a crying camel? A humpback whale. Whale. W-A-I-L. All right, those are the jokes for the week. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Monday.